Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are having a lovely day. I would like to take this opportunity to spend the next 3 minutes talking about happiness and joy. And I hope that in the process, maybe you guys can find a way to understand me a little bit better and see where I'm coming from on so many issues in life. But first of all, I would like to share that I consider myself to be an empath. With that being said, I tend to feel things on a much deeper level than a lot of people probably would. You kind of just aren't able to get that unless you're an empath, and that is okay. Now, there are a lot of comments that seem to stand out more to me than all the others on my account with all my videos. But a little side note about commenting, I am banned from commenting. I'm not sure for how long because the haters just want to report my respectful responses about my personal beliefs and opinions. So if that's what you want, I don't really have to comment that much anymore. That kind of sucks. But I do have a backup account, so I'm able to keep up with those that I feel do deserve a response. Anyway, another thing is I think a child's upbringing has so much to do with who they are as an adult. And with that, my dad was the breadwinner. He was the one that had the job, and my mom was the homemaker, the stay-at-home wife. She had a lot more interaction with his kids than my dad probably did just because she was at home all the time. I have 8 siblings, by the way. My mom was able to share this appreciation for everything in life, even on the smallest scale. And I think that has influenced me so much. We were really poor growing up, so we really didn't have a lot. Yes, we were very self-sufficient, and we did so much on our acreage. We had all these vegetables and herbs and all these things that we were growing in our gardens, and we had animals, so we had our own meat and eggs, milk, that kind of a thing. But we just weren't able to buy things brand new. It was always from the thrift stores, secondhand stores, church clothing outlets, garage sales, that kind of a thing. We did hand-me-downs. So we really never got to experience the excitement of brand new items. So I think when I moved out from home, I was like, oh my goodness, I get to actually have this now because, I can afford it, which, well, I had so many credit cards, so I really couldn't afford it, but I finally learned that. Anyway, and there are other things in life that really just make such an impact on a person. For instance, there's people that I have known to have died. There are people with disabilities. And this is kind of going all over the place now of why I just am, I guess, the way that I am. And when you see people that suffer through so much, or you've had some really bad things happen to you, just different things like that, it just helps your perspective on things, and you just learn to appreciate and to love so much more. And I guess because I don't know. I have to attribute that to being an empath. And then there were so many movies that influenced me in a strong way growing up. And plus, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian. You guys, you're missing out.